feel like I need to lift this up a little bit, maybe. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe this. Ooh, maybe that's better. Yeah, that's better. Hello, hello. Today was a very long day. Today was a very long day. Ooh. Let me put it back where it was. Boop, boop, boop. How is everybody? How is everybody doing today? I have been looking at your list. And I'm trying to figure out when am I going to have time to do all this stuff. Because y'all gave me a long list yesterday. Good list, though. I like them. But I was very, very busy today. I kept having some issues with my Canva today. So, it put me behind. But anywho, how is everybody today? Dun, dun, dun. If y'all get a chance, I want you to go watch my last video. It's like 2 minutes long. It's the video of my grandmother. We surprised my grandmother back in November. And so many people have commented, please go back. Where are the grandkids? Where are the grandkids? And so I finally was able to get that up today. So if you have a chance, please go look at that the last video I posted. It's about 2.5 minutes long, but it's a video of my, hey Mo Breeze, how are you? It's a video of my 91-year-old grandmother, and it was just really cute to see her reaction. And so many people had messaged and was like, where are the grandkids? Because the first video I posted, if you have a chance, go watch my last video, my last short. Hey, please subscribe. Hello, Elvin. So yeah, it was my hello, little dude. Is it little dude? Hey, Milton. How are you? Pikachu. Oh, hey, Pikachu. Hey, Ethan. How are you? If you guys get a chance to watch my last video, it's of my grandmother. She's 91 years old. And hello, Miss Oreo. Hello, is it Coley? Mahandra? Thank you, Elvin. If you have a chance to go watch, it's only like 2.5 minutes long. But it's very, it's cute. It's very cute. It's my 91-year-old grandmother. And so it's really cute. It's cute. Hey, is it Mahandra? I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Hi, please subscribe. Oh, can y'all please subscribe to my channel since you're, that worked out well. Hey, Jack, how are you? Cat Kid, oh, it's okay, Cat Kid, it's okay. We know you be busy. Wow. Okay, Abed. Let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. How is everybody today? What's everybody been up to? I'm in Atlanta, by the way, so it's very late. It's after midnight for sure. That's for sure. Let's see what else I got. Okay. Dude, have you ever been to London? No, I have not, but funny story. I'm literally on this challenge that I'm doing, and the guy is in London, and so actually that's why I'm trying to stay up right now, because he's in London. The challenge starts at 8 a.m. London time, which is 3 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah. So I'm going to do an hour on here, and then I try and get me like a little cat nap. And then I'll get up at 3 on the challenge, and then I'll go back and take a nap. So my sleeping pattern is kind of messed up this week, but I do love to travel, so that is definitely on my list of places to travel in the next, I would say, year or so, for sure. Yeah. What places in London should I be going to, by the way? Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Mahendra. Let's see here. Thank you, Cat Kid. My hair is cute. Thank you. Nice dress. Nice pink dress. Thank you. Milton. I took a big test today. I have 3 more tests to take before I graduate. Ah, congratulations, Milton. Nice. Okay. I can't remember how that says that. YouTube, yes, okay. Yes, please, if you have a chance, go watch my last video. It's only like 2.5 minutes. It's of my grandmother. And so it was so many people who had messaged on the last video I did. It was a short, and they wanted to see, the full video with all the grandkids and stuff. So that's what I posted. Come to India, okay. My videos are really bad. I tried my best. People don't hate your videos. Let me see. My videos are really bad. I tried my best. People hate it. That's not true. You have to start to get better. So I've been on YouTube for I think YouTube and Google had the same account, so I'm not sure how long I've been on there. But I started actively posting 3 years ago. And right now actually is the best time to post because of the almost kind of like the not conflict, but the competition with TikTok and everything. That's why YouTube came up with 3-minute, shorts and stuff. Because I think they're, obviously in competition. So I think it's a great time for you to start, especially small creators, because they're really pushing small creators right now. So if you are starting, just start. And then you see me, I go live every day. Not to say you have to, but by going live and talking with your audience, then you get to know what kind of audience you're dealing with and what kind of people you're attracting. So you can't lose if you don't. You can only lose if you don't start. All right. Squid Game. That was a good. I do like Squid Games, by the way. I've already watched. I watched it like the weekend it came out. I'm not even a TV person, but I was with family for Christmas. Mr. Rubber Ducky, Cat Kid YouTubing is a grind. You gotta work hard. YouTube is, yeah, but it's not impossible, right? Especially now. I feel like it's I was telling some other people, skibbity bop, you and me can do it together. Yes. I'm serious. I want y'all. No, Cap, cause it's banned. Where you at? Where you at? Cause we just got it back. But let me see. It doesn't even have to be that it has to be like overly edited or anything like that. Just start. We have a saying, start now, get perfect later. Just start. Hello, Get Gooder. How are you? Joey Mason. Same. Yeah. Just start. I'm serious. Just start. And it gets easier every day that you do it. Every time that you do it, it just gets easier and easier. It's always going to be weird the first time because you're not used to it. It's always going to be weird. That's life. Anything is weird until you do it enough times. Like, I love yoga. First time I did yoga, I was like, oh no, this ain't it. But over time, I do an 11-day yoga challenge last year, okay? I did 11-day yoga challenge last year, and after like the 3rd or 4th day, I was able to do a headstand? Headstand in like 3 or 4 days from doing yoga and a yoga challenge. So, what limitations you put on yourself is the hindrance, right? It's never you per se that you can't do it. It's just the hindrance that you put on yourself and the mindset you put on yourself and the thoughts that you put in your brain Because you can only go off of what you've experienced, right? Because if you didn't know any better, you can only go off of what you experienced. And because you've seen so many other people get upset, like somebody just said something crazy on here, but I don't, that stuff doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? That stuff doesn't bother me. How long have I been? I'm not LGBTQ. Mm-mm. No, I like my man. Okay, so and see stuff like that, like, you know, it comes and it goes. It's part of the territory. But see, what they don't realize is that's comments, that's engagement, that's interactions. That's you know, that's a really good part of life, is understanding that people, you have to meet people where they are. And so even though they say stuff like that, there always going to be somebody who comes to your defense, right? And most of the times when people say stuff like that, the tribe rallies around you, and then they are, it's almost like a beehive, right? They rally behind you, and then they kick the other person out. That's starting the stuff anyway, so we're good. We ain't gotta worry about it. Okay, Cat Kid said hi. Hi. Oh, Mahandra, you leaving? Okay, bye. All right. Thank you, John. Are you a man or are you a woman? I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. I was 5 in an app. Okay. Hi, Misfit. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. You got to tell John that. Make sure you let John know how fine I am, okay? We accept lizards here too. That's fine. That's fine, John. You can be a lizard. If you identify as a lizard, that is on you. All right, let me see here. I don't know what specifically, but you're pretty. Thank you. So do you have someone to tell you how gorgeous you are every day? As long as you show up on my lives every day, Xavier, then we're fine. How are you 9 years old? You're not even supposed to be on here. It's after your bedtime. It's too late for you, Cat Kid. You're not supposed to be on here that late. This is an adult channel. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see some yoga. It's cold. It's cold. You know, like when it gets cold like this, I don't do as much yoga, but what I do is I do a lot of walking. So I make sure I walk at least a mile or two every day. And then when excuse me. And then when it gets warmer, then I'll go back to my yoga. Like I'm literally like looking at my yoga mat, but I'm like, hi, is it Fetty or Feedy? Feedy? I have a weekend from school. Okay. All right. Xavier's from Toronto. I am in Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm on the East Coast. So you can stay up. Where's my husband and my kids? I am single, no children. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let me put that on there. John is a 36-year-old. We got kids on here today, so I'm not gonna. Okay. Thank you, Misfit. In short for Federico. Ooh, I like that, Federico. Okay, Federico. Federico. Okay. Let's see here. Nubian Queen. Thank you, Xavier. Hi, Sean. Nice to meet you. I think you might be new to my live. I don't think I've ever seen your name before. Same with John. I think John may be new too. Let's see. You're single, but I will support you. Thank you, Cat Kid. You want to change the kids in here? We have kids on here. Love to visit Georgia. Okay. Yeah. Georgia's nice. Georgia's nice. Hi, Andrina. How are you? Oh, John. Is that why you're being mean to everybody else? Because your father died? That's not nice to be mean to other people. Okay, I'm definitely new. I'm Jamaican, brother. Okay. I'm new as well. First time here. Holy Mindset, you've been on here for a couple times. You gave me a lot of book recommendations last night. Okay, Andrina says good. I don't blame John if I... Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Hey, Lucy. Oh, your dog? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I have a soft spot for dogs. My dog died too. He died in June. So I completely understand where you're coming from. How old was Rocky, Cat Kid? Greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I need to put that on my list. Buenos Aires. Do you need a visa to go to Buenos Aires, Argentina? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Okay. Buenos Aires. I need to add that here. How do you spell that? Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay. Do you prefer... do not have a type. I don't have a type. I'm more like energy personality. Now, John, you started it, sir. You started it. Okay. Come to Chicago. It's probably cold right now, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because it's cold. But yeah, I have not been to Chicago in probably almost 10 years. It's been a very long time since I've been to Chicago. So fun fact, if you're new here, my name is Aysia. I am a project manager specializing in marketing and consulting. And I kind of got my, marketing stuff is when I started off with Tyler Perry. I traveled with him for 5 months. And then I started doing concerts and events. And so since 2018, I've been doing concerts and events for large shows. And I've done PBS. I've worked for PBS. I've worked for, I'm drawing a blank now. Oh, internet radio stations. I've done everything kind of in entertainment communications. I DJ'd for about a decade. So yeah. I'm well-traveled, well-versed. I've done a lot of things. No, not that stuff. All right, John. No, we don't have to be passed around. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Okay, Sorry, I'm lost. Did you say your name? Asia, like the continent. I spell it differently, but it's Asia like the continent. Now you love PBS. John, I can't figure out what you want to do, boo. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a lizard? Do you want to talk bad about people? Do you want to say that you live in Atlanta? Now you love PBS? I'm confused. Okay, it's cold. Come keep me warm. I know. I need somebody to rub my feet on, my cold feet on. That's what I need. What's up, Asia? Do you prefer tall-looking men or mid? I work for MGM Culver City. MGM Culver City. No big deal. Okay. Leave this pretty lady alone. Thank you, Get Gooder. Thank you. Hi, Cat Kid. Milwaukee. I've been to Milwaukee. Y'all drink a lot in Milwaukee. I don't know that I can stay in Milwaukee that long. I went to Milwaukee when I was on tour with Tyler, and I promise you, I think they said "Drink for Jesus." I think that was like the slogan was like "Drink for Jesus," and I was like, "Y'all drink." That's too much for me. I can't drink that much. I was like, drink how like they all drink all day. I was like, oh, that's too much. I can't do it. I can't drink that much. But I just thought it was hilarious. You drink for Jesus. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Hey, young Memphis. Okay, I'm going too fast. Let me slow down. I did. I did work for PBS. I did. I did. At that time, I was doing. They were doing like state house in. You know, in every state you have your own. You know, House of Representatives and Senate and all that stuff. And so I would work that, and then when the new senators and the new representatives would come in, I would go to their location and I would interview them, and then we would do like little, you know, we call them packages in news. So I would do little news packages and stuff. Yeah, PBS was cool. And then I worked on a couple of, you know, fundraising events, and we had a show called Palmetto Scene, and I did some stuff for that. I did editing because my background is in communications, broadcast journalism, so it's in my blood. Can you? I'm gonna see if John gets better. We gonna hope, we gonna pray that John gets better. He's in good company, so he gonna straighten up in a minute. See, you even got Cat Kid talking about you, John, and Cat Kid's 9 years old, sir. Okay. Not sure why he's not asleep, but here nor there. I believe Sony bottomed out. Okay. Young Memphis, why you laughing? Oh, thank you, Misfit. They say black is beautiful. Thank you. John wants to fill a void that his father left him. John thinks that trolling you will fill that void. Yeah, you know, that's what I've always heard, that the people who make fun of other people really means that's something within themselves that they have not dealt with. And so they feel the need to bully others to make themselves feel important, when in fact they feel very, very small. Okay. Young Memphis. Why do we have paw prints on here? Good night, Xavier. Cat Kid said, I need to ban you, sir. Come back to Milwaukee. I am single, young Memphis. I am. Wow. Young Memphis. Baby, I'm in love. Okay. In John's defense, he is intellectually younger than Cat Kid. Right. Because Cat Kid seems older than John at this point, which is very interesting. Let me see. Can you tell me happy birthday? Happy birthday, Josh. We are in, is it Aquarius season? Yeah, Aquarius, right? Happy birthday, Josh. Aww. How old are you, Josh? Young Memphis, I know you would love me. I'm in my 30s, Sean. I'm in love. Hey, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Okay. Please keep up the good work, the good spirit, and keep your laugh. Thank you. I thought you were gone already, Xavier. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Josh. We're going to get locks. I don't want locks. Maybe if I had like the sister locks. The sister locks I think are really pretty. However, my best friend and my god sister have them, so I don't want them. It's too many different people. And then I like to switch it up. Like, I'm natural now, but I do like to wear braids and, you know, what you call it? Braids and crochets and stuff like that. I have not gone to like the, you know, like sew-ins and the weaves and stuff, but I feel like I feel like a bob would look so cute on me, but I have not found the perfect bob. So, and I'll probably have to do a sew-in for that because I don't want to cut my hair like that. Okay, let's see here. He's not getting any nicer, is he? All right, so let's do this. Mr. John. I'm gonna put him in timeout because he's doing too much. Okay. Josh said 12. All the babies tonight. Okay. True. I'm older than John. Josh, you're so pretty. I wish I was you. Why would you wish you were me? Thank you, but you should be you. Everybody's individual for a reason. You got wigs. Oh, goodness. Okay. There are children on here. Okay, I am a girl. My name is Peyton. Oh, okay. Hi, Peyton. That is such a beautiful name. I'm just on my dad's account, and I just want to let you know that you're... Oh, thank you, Peyton. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Okay, what's up? Hey, 50K. Oh, you see I'm clean, right? Mm-hmm. It was a long day. It was a very long day. Okay, let's see here. You got swag. 36. I'm close. I'm close to your age. Okay. So shout out to all the millennials. And why is it they keep trying to make us feel like we're old? Like, what's that about? Like, why do they feel the need to like make us really... I'm like, we're in our 30s. We're not 60. We're not 50. Like, we're just in our 30s. Calm down. I think they're hating on us because we still look this young at our age. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. What's wrong, 50K? What you mean? You can pull off any hairstyle. Oh, thank you. I don't know what you mean, bro. What does that mean, 50K? I'm gonna leave my Okay. What do I do for a living? So, I 35 daughter. Okay. I don't know, 50K. Okay. I am a project manager, but I specialize in marketing and consulting for concerts and events. So for the since 2018, or what was that, 7 years, something like that? 7 years, I think. So for the last 7 years, I've been doing concerts and events for blues concerts and for Southern Soul. I do consulting for concerts and events, like people who have upcoming events. So I've done like reunions. People have like class reunions, like large ones. Do consulting for. So I do quite a bit of things. Personal development. I do one-on-one coaching. I do mentoring. Yeah. I have a sales challenge coming up. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Samuel. Okay. Y'all are going in this chat tonight. Is it like a full moon or something? What is really going on? Okay. How are we all gonna marry? Y'all gonna have to find a different... I'm gonna have to do my own reality TV show, right? Okay, let's see. I should bring y'all on so y'all could fight. So y'all could do like a really on-screen, like, what's your talent? Let me see. Let me pick. Let me see. What is your talent? Put your talent in the chat. Let's settle this. What is your talent? Do you sing? Do you do poetry? Are you writing? Do you rap? What do you do? What do you do? Look at the pretty eyes. Oh my God, I love you. Hey, Hassan. Glad to see you tonight. Thank you, Miss Fit. Plant-based, where you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? There's so much in the chat tonight. It's okay. You can juggle. Okay, how many? How many can you juggle? How many? Yes, Cat Kid. Being from North Atlanta and the same location north everywhere else. LOL sleeping. Okay. Good night, Cat Kid. Thank you for stopping by. Doing great. Oh, that's good. You can That is not a talent. What is that? No, I need talent, like actionable talent. Okay. Thank you, plant-based. Self-taught, like 4 or 5 of the shorties at the same dang time. Okay. Okay. Do you want to see my eyes? What is y'all talking about? Y'all are very rowdy tonight. Okay. What else you got? Hi, Charles. How are you? I feel like my foot's falling asleep. Probably because she said that. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you for being a newbie. Yay, we have a newbie. Hey, Charles. A woman's president. Okay. We are good over here. We are good. I'm not going to stay on too long. I have a thing at 3 a.m. I was telling them earlier. So I'm not going to stay on too long, but we're good here. I try to go live every night. So this is one of those nights. So I generally do, right now it's been like 11 to 12 at night, usually. But at some point we're going to get back to like the 8 and the 9 o'clocks. But right now it's like 11, 12-ish. Okay, I mean, I can juggle for real, but only 3. I should see if I can do 4. Yeah, you should. You should try it. Like if you've been doing 3, you should one up yourself, you know? Keep climbing that ladder. And my favorite number is 4. So if you can juggle 4, you're that much closer. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Jamie. I need a cardio buddy. I like yoga and I like walking. Okay, you're a McDonough. Okay, nice. Hey, Chad. Chad. Okay. How far is McDonough from me? I think it's about 45, 50 minutes, I think. I feel like everywhere in Atlanta, to get to everywhere is 45 minutes at the lowest. Like, there's nowhere that you can get in less than that time. Let me see. You ever train MMA? No, never done MMA. Is that like martial arts or something? She can pay you. She's marketing manager. Yes. She can replace a county owner. Look at her attire. Yes, thank you. I do a 1-hour cardio video like 5 days a week. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, your body can do whatever you want it to do. Like, you'd be surprised. even in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, it doesn't even matter. Like the things that I thought I couldn't do, I'm like, oh, just just work at it. Just work at it. Because the older you get, the more you realize, it's like, this is like, who am I been kidding? I've been telling myself these lies all this time, and I could just try it for myself and see. And then you end up trying, and then you end up doing it. Okay, how do you see life or think about life with all this technology? So I've been telling people now is the best time to start a YouTube channel because it will grow over time, but also the fact that because, like what you said, because of the technology, I think the AI is good. I love ChatGPT when I love it. However, when you look at people now, like their faceless YouTube channels, they just all look the same. They're all like the same pictures, all the same videos, all of it's what's that word? AI generated, but also very generic, right? And so most times I think now people want to see real people. People like your hand gestures, your like facial expressions, you like squint, you smile and stuff. AI can't do all of that. It just looks weird. Like you don't know what's wrong with it, but you just know something's not right. And so it causes you to, you look at it and you like kind of like look at your, it kind of makes you like turn your head a little like, something is off. And you just don't know what it is. And usually it's because it's AI generated and there's certain little movements that it doesn't have. The little synchronicities it doesn't really have because it's not human. So I think now is the best time to start a YouTube channel, and also now is the best time to just be yourself. Be your authentic self. What do you got to lose? I lost 35 to 36. Oh my, congratulations. That's amazing. That's a great job, Charles. That is not easy. And especially you did that since October. So you put down all the food for the holidays. That's impressive. Because you picked the worst and the best time to get in shape. Because it was getting colder. It gets darker, right? Because October is right before November. November gets darker later. And then you did around all the holidays. You must have been just in the zone. You must have got, like, what made you decide, okay, now I want to lose weight? What was it? What was that turning point for you? Thank you, Richard. Mixed martial arts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what was that turning point for you? I like going to the lake and walking around to see the water. I wonder, are you a water sign? Memphis? I'm in Atlanta. I do like mind stuff. I would say that I'm a bit woo-woo. Woo-woo. What do you think about starting a podcast? So I have done a podcast in the past. It was about 3 years ago and I stopped. And then I have a couple of episodes on my, and I say podcast very loosely because I do interview people from time to time. I have not compiled them all together to make it a podcast, but I do think that is on the horizon. Girl, you not at work right now. Okay. I put down sugar, carbs, exercise more, and I'm 6'2". Okay. I started at 254 and now I'm at 218. That is amazing. That is so good. And do you have a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel documenting your journey? Because that would be really amazing. Just to kind of go back and watch and see how far you've come in that time frame. Hey, 50K. All right. Charles lost all that weight in what? Oh my goodness. Do you know Charles? Y'all is going. Y'all are playing the dozens in this chat tonight. What is going on? Goodness gracious. Okay, you look 23, max 26. Don't tell me you're old. I'm definitely not 23 and I'm definitely not 26. You might as well add like 10 to that, by the way. I'm a millennial. Okay. I'll teach you if you're down. Okay. Getting told I had, type 2 diabetes. Yeah. Yeah, that's sugar. All that sugar. I'm like, I saw a video one time that said if you have sugar in your blood, it's diabetes. Sugar in your eye is called glaucoma. Sugar in the brain is Alzheimer's. Sugar in the, what was it? Oh, sugar in the teeth is cavities, right? So anything of excess sugar, it tends to be, just not. But that's how they, you know, that's marketing. And the more I learned about marketing is the more I learned about how, you know, mm, that's a story for another day. People are good at what they do, that's for sure. Because I think a lot of people don't want to give up the food. So they find ways to get around it. They say, well, I don't want to give up the sugar. I don't want to give up this. So then they find alternatives, but the alternatives aren't usually good for you either. Okay, College Park, Fulton, Decatur, DeKalb, or Clayton County. Are you asking me to choose one, or what are you asking, young Memphis? I'm not sure. Diabetes you can control. Yeah. So I'm glad, but he did a good job. He said he lost a lot of weight, Richard. Charles did a good job. Okay. Let me see. Hey, I don't like the fact that you dress like that. We're definitely beefing a while ago. Why? I still have to. I work still. I still work. Let me see. Tea I drink. Where you from? Oh, I'm in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta. Um, I'm so confused, 50K. What is it that you're asking for? Okay. It's all about moderation, yes. I would agree with that. Monroe County. Okay. Is you're so calm all the time? Do you ever get angry? And if you do, how do you deal with staying calm? So my anger is like, he goes right now. I don't really get angry per se. I can get frustrated and stuff, but I'm very centered in my day to day. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of healing. I journal every day. Well, my journal's underneath this thing, so I can't show to you. I journal multiple times a day. I walk. I what do you call it? Like, when I get in my shower, at the end of the shower, I turn it all the way cold, like freezing cold, for like a minute. It's because I don't do ice bath like I used to. So instead of doing ice bath, I turn the water all the way cold. And so, like, when you do that, like, every day, like, that's probably, like, the worst part of the day. And so everything after that is like, whew, we're good. we took the shock factor out of the day, so we're good. And then I walk in the morning, in the cold weather. And so we're good. And then I think I said, I'm not sure if you were on here, Chad, but I said, when people get upset and get angry, or, people were like trying to bully other people in the chat and stuff earlier. I said that's a reflection on them and not necessarily you per se. So like when I get angry, I get into that space of frustration. I have to be mindful of, why does that trigger me? Like, somebody said, I can't remember who it was. It was someone on Instagram I saw, and it was like, well, if somebody steps on a landmine and you blow up, it's not their fault that they didn't know you put it there. Meaning, if you're triggered by somebody else's response, you have to ask yourself why. Why am I triggered? Why am I upset at that thing that they didn't know was going to trigger me, right? Some people are like, well, they know how to push my buttons. Well, why do they know how to push your buttons? Well, what buttons have you not figured out how to control yet, so that they don't keep pushing them? Because once you figure out how to control them, they cannot control you. Okay. Where are you from? College Park? No, I didn't live in Atlanta all my life. I bounced around a little bit. My goal is 200 to 210. Well, you're on your way. You are definitely on your way. Moderate control. I still enjoy it. Okay. Would you ever post yourself doing yoga? I have a few yoga videos. I think so. If not, I'll go back and look. I'll go back and look. I have a couple where I'm standing on my head. Yeah. You're a little younger than me for doing. Okay. Shout out to millennials. Yes. I'm originally from, I'll say like I grew up in Duval County, so I'm a Jacksonville girl. So I'm a Florida girl. Let's see here. Okay, we're back friends now. Okay. Thank you, 50K. I'm glad we're friends again. You look awesome, cheerful. Thank you. What part of what? Duval County? I went to Sandwood High School. 50K. Leave my woman alone. Thank you, Charles. Oh my, y'all are hilarious in this chat today, okay? Okay, let's see here. Say buttons, you gotta hold. Okay. Oh, you be on Moncrief. Oh my gosh, you on the it's at the north side, right? Yeah. Okay. Hassan. Hey, Hassan. You've been quiet. Great job. The great took a long overtime to make sure. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Young Memphis. Nobody told me what their talent was, by the way. Hey, Trey. Nobody told me what their talent was. No, about ATL since I was 15. Okay. ATL, yeah. Okay. ATL is fun. I like ATL. ATL has good vibes. Like, it's just something about Atlanta that I like. Like, I'm on the outskirts, but it's just like almost like there's like good soil here, like a mineral that's underground or something. It just feels like everything here tends to flourish if you're in the vibration of it and you know how to generate, good karma and wealth and like vibes and stuff. Like the energy is good here. So you don't dress like anything I've ever seen from Florida. That's more of a capital, if you didn't know. More police area. Well, I mean, but Florida is very diverse. So I guess it depends on where you've gone in Florida. Because, nobody in Miami dresses like anybody else. Then you have Orlando. You've got the Key West. You have West Palm Beach. You have Palm Beach. You have Tampa, Florida. I mean, you got Gainesville, Tallahassee, Jackson. I mean, Florida's very diverse. There's a lot of places in Florida. St. Petersburg. Okay. I told you I can juggle. You did. I think that's a talent. Give me one more talent, though. What else? Forklift operator. Okay. Blooming like flowers, open, spring, sunshine. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. If y'all have go look at my last video, my last short. I did a video with my grandmother. She's 91. And everybody in the chat in the last video I had posted, I didn't show the grandkids, and so they were fussing at me. They was like, "Why you didn't show the grandkids?" So the video is a little bit longer. It's like 2 minutes long. It's not bad, but I'd appreciate it if you go look at it, and then of course like and subscribe, or watch a couple videos. I'm cool with that too. And for the shower thing, you are right about that. I do that all the time. When I take one, does cool water connect to the body back to the universe in an instant? Yes. Yeah. So you understand like the method to like instantly just change your vibration, change your state of mind, change your just change your energy in its entirety. Because it's very, so one thing is like we always have to change our vibration, because if not, you'll go down like a spiral. You start spiraling. I literally was at where was I at? Oh, I was getting ready to go to Kenya. So I was getting ready to go to Kenya, and I went and had to get this shot, right? What is it, like the yellow fever or something, one of them shots. And the lady was fairly bubbly. She was like, "Oh my God, how are you?" You know, she was very, very bubbly. Like how I am times 10. She was like all the way up there. And no, I'm in Atlanta. And she was, "Oh, I'm so," and I said, "Oh, you sound so, it sounds so nice and so chipper today." And she said, "I am." She was like, "It's my husband's and wedding anniversary or something. We've been together all this time." And so she was just so excited about everything. And then, and I said, "You have to keep," I said, "Well, I like your energy. I like your vibration. And so we started talking about marketing and stuff. And she said, "Oh, you're in marketing. I need this and this and this and this." And so she was just going on and on. And then we talked about some family stuff. And she was cool. And then when she started to sell, when I say sell, I mean, because it was a private sector company for vaccines, she was like, "Well, are you sure you just need the yellow fever?" And then she started listing out all these things. You sure you don't need like meat, stuff for like, what is it, where you like, oh, malaria and all this stuff, and just all these kind of vaccines that she was kind of spewing out. And so as she started talking, she was getting lower vibration, lower vibration, lower vibration. And so she started getting very negative because of what she was talking about. And then instantly I felt I could feel the shift coming on. I could feel how she was almost making me nervous, like, because I'm an empath, and I could feel her energy projecting onto me like I'm about to die if I go to Kenya. I'm like, I'm not finna spend $6,000 on all these shots just to make sure, it's like, well, the dogs over there, because I went to an orphanage. Well, there are rabid dogs over there, and they got rabies and all this stuff, and I could feel it coming on, and I was like, ooh. And then just as I was about to get my shot, my manifestation alarm, I set alarms for myself for manifestation. So my manifestation alarm came on, and I instantly knew, Asia, calm down. This is not yours to fight, right? So I calmed down, and I took the shot. And then as soon as I took the shot, she was doing something on her computer. She was like, "Oh no, oh, why is she coming?" She was like, "I mean, I know she's my boss and all, but why is she coming? She's old. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to do that." And then right after that, she got a text message, and then the lady said, "Oh my gosh," she was like, "Oh, why is she doing this to me?" And then she broke out in tears. And I was like, So she went from all this so excited, and then after she started talking about that negative stuff, she spiraled out, and then within an hour, she went from the happiest person in the world to crying right in front of me. And then she's like, I'm sorry, you just, yeah, I'm sorry, you gotta go." I was like, see there, that's why I don't play with stuff like that. So I know, like, when my vibration is off, I need to recenter and reset. Okay. That was a long story, but okay, let's see here. What does that actually mean? I'm Haitian, I kinda hard to understand. Atlanta is definitely not the US. Da, da, da. So because I was getting ready to go to Kenya, they require you to take certain vaccines before I go in order to not get anything while I was over there. And because it was a private sector, what the lady was trying to do was she was trying to offer me all these extra things that she claimed that I needed just in case. You know, here's this emergency kit just in case you drink the water and it gives you instant diarrhea. Take the malaria tablets every few hours. I didn't even go buy the malaria tablets. I didn't. She was like, make sure you get the mosquito spray because they have malaria mosquitoes over there, and just all the things. Then you get rabies from the dogs. I seen the dogs. The dogs were just as pretty as dogs I've ever seen. They weren't like overweight or nothing. They were really pretty dogs. They all looked the same, different variations, different colors. They were all really pretty dogs. I didn't have any issues with the water. Actually, the water, we had bottled water, but then we would walk to a water source and they had pipes coming out. That was spring water. We would pray over it and we would drink it from the thing. And I'm like, everything that they were saying about, oh, be careful of this, be careful of that, be careful. I didn't have none of that problems. I didn't have get no tetanus shot. I mean, it was all the things that people kept saying. Oh, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I didn't do none of that. None of that. The only thing I took was the yellow fever, and that was it. And she was like, oh, because I was like, why is the yellow fever $400? The vaccine was $400. She's like, oh, because it's lifetime. Then I left there, but I didn't have a choice because when you got the vaccine, you had to get it within 10 days before your trip. And so I was running out of time, so I went there to get it for $400, only to find out. And she was like, well, because it's it's the lifetime one. That's why. It's lifetime everywhere. So, just telling stories. But anyway, we're still here. We're good. And we're going to go back. So probably sometime this year I'll go back to Kenya because I absolutely loved it. I went to, I flew into Nairobi and then we drove to, I think, Webway, something like that. But yeah, it was like a 9-hour drive from Nairobi. But it was amazing. I can't put it into words. It was good. We visited an orphanage and it was very eye-opening. I talked about it on one of my other lives. They had we didn't have, like, some days we had electricity, some days we didn't, some days we had water, some days we didn't. It was like every other day it was like, pick your choice, right? We have water today or we have electricity. Every now and again we would maybe get both, but yeah. So I think that last night we finally kind of got a rhythm, and so we would get but it was very interesting. And so what would happen was I went with like 20 people, and so we stayed on a compound right next to the orphanage. And so, in between, because they're still in school, so in between their school breaks, we would go over, play with the kids, and, talk with them and, do activities with them. A couple people did painting of their place. I wish we had spent more time there so that we could really kind of give back in that regard. And I said I want to make sure I want to go back again. Yeah, because they definitely need it. They had over 300 something kids over there. So it's a lot for them to handle, And then, they're orphans, so they're so cute. They're so sweet. They spoke Swahili. And so I told myself Swahili, and then they were learning English. So thankfully they knew English because I was the only American on the trip, and I was the only one that only knew one language. I was like, never again. So in March, I want to start learning a different language because I have not learned a second language since like high school. It's been a while. And then, you know, you forget. I think I learned French when I was like elementary, middle, and I got to like fourth level in French. And then, you know, if I pick it back up, I probably could do better. So maybe I'll go back to doing some French and then learning some Swahili. Da da da. Okay. Da, da. It's so common in Africa, yeah. So let me see. You look like you're sleepy. Yes, you see my eyes, right? I'm about to get off here because it's it's 1:10. Okay, yeah, I gotta get off here. Let me see here. Hey, good morning. Hey, awesome. Oh, you like the pink? Thank you, awesome. You gonna take my shot? Y'all have been crazy in this chat today. Okay, hello, pretty in pink. Hey, Joshua. I do need to go back to Memphis at some point. You should learn. I don't even know how to say that. Cohesion? What is that? Cohesion? Click language? It's 111. Explosion of love for you. Hey, hip hop. Ugh. I am getting sleepy. Hey, hip hop, how are you? I'm gonna stay on for a couple more minutes and I'm gonna jump off of here. Get ready for tomorrow. But if you can, just go watch my last short. It's like 2.5 minutes, I think. It's very short, hence the short. But I would appreciate it. And then you say you believe me. Thank you, 50K. So yeah, all is well. I will be back on tomorrow. I will Sierra Leone. Okay. I'll put that in my book. There's so many places I need to travel. I love travel though. And then I think I asked, do you need a visa to go to Sierra Leone? And how much is the visa? And how long does it take to come back? Tickets. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. Thank you, awesome. Awesome, yes, I'm trying to keep up with your dog kind of fast. I'm gonna have a talent contest. Y'all wait, I'm gonna have a talent contest because y'all are hilarious tonight. Y'all are hilarious. All right, I will chat with y'all later. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Y'all have a good night. Bye.